Hey, Alan Wright here with a very quick word about why I think that our special offer of the month, the CD album Going Through Galatians, is so important. Let me just put it this way. Be honest with yourself. Have you ever had a time where you had this thought, either lingering or fleeting in your mind, that said something like this: if I would just be more faithful, if I would just be a little more obedient, if I would just be more spiritual, then I could really get closer to God, or things would go better for me, or I would be like those other really great Christian people. I mean, who of us hadn't had a thought like that? And we get bombarded with these messages that are basically contaminating our gospel. And the book of Galatians is the answer for this. This is the trumpet clarion call from the Apostle Paul that the gospel must not be polluted with any legalism at all. See, the problem is, for most of us, not that we're just in pure legalism, although maybe you have been reared in that, where everything's about the rules, doing it right, doing this way, doing that, not doing this, not doing that, so it just feels like a heavy weight around your shoulders. But for most of us, it's not just this pure legalism. It is like a gospel that on the one hand is good news, but on the other hand, it gets mixed in with a little bit of law. And what Paul's saying in Galatians is that if the gospel of the good news of the grace of Jesus Christ gets even a little bit, just a drop of the law in it, he's saying that little drop is like poison to the whole thing. Because if there's something that you can do to make God love you more, how could you ever rest? How could you ever stop trying harder? And so there's a group of people that would come to the Galatian Christians, and they're saying, your problem is you hadn't been circumcised. You need to keep some of the Jewish traditions in order to really be a real, true Christian and get all the blessings of God. You need to have Jesus plus something else. And the message of Galatians is no. It's the gospel, pure and simple. That's what we're going to be preaching on the radio all month, and I sure do hope that you'll contact us and get hold of the series on Galatians. It is the gospel.